Good morning, y'all. Sorry for the interruptions. We had a power outage here at the station. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Daigle from the Lavaca High School weather team. We got we got severe thunderstorm warnings to talk about. Let's head over to Viper radar right now. We have severe thunderstorm warnings in place for Logan, Scott, Perry, Johnson, Pope counties. We have some strong winds moving through the Chisholmville area. That's near 65 miles per hour. We have some storms moving through Boonville right now. The winds there are going to be near the 60 miles per hour mark. That's moving towards Magazine at around 60 miles an hour. So heads up on that. Those are some strong storms moving through the area. Paris about to get some of this. If we can get a storm track on this. So it's moving northeast really fast. So Paris, you're about to get some of these strong winds. Winds there are going to be near the 65 miles per hour mark. Okay, so we got people down there in Boonville wanting to know when the storm is going to end. It's going to end very shortly. We did have some very strong winds move through. Center Boonville is getting some of so the rain's going to last for a little bit. The winds have died down. It's about to move into Magazine. Still trying to get the ability to see if anything's on or off air because this power shortage. Okay. So this is now moving through Driggs right now. It's now moving out of Boonville, Chisholmville. A bit of quick splash and dash. There was some very strong winds. The winds on this storm near Paris is going to be up near us now. I'm seeing this at around 75 miles per hour. I could be wrong, but this is moving through. It's about to move through Paris around 75 miles an hour. Driggs down there near just south of Paris on Highway 109. That's near Mount Magazine. The winds there near 65 miles an hour. The strongest part of the storm is moving near Paris with winds near 70 to 75 miles per hour, according to radar. This is now moving through the city of Paris. So this is going to be on the southern point. So the reason why it's moving this fast, so it's starting to bow out right there. So mainly it's the strongest point of the storm is going to be on the northern part of this warning with the winds moving now to the east. Starting to bow out. So this one is showing near 80 miles an hour. So that's going to be moving directly into Paris. So if you live in Paris right now, be ready. There's going to be at least 80 miles per hour wind gust, according to radar, moving from the Coxville, Driggs area, from Highway 23, moving across Highway 20, moving through 22. It's going to be winds near 80 miles an hour moving through Paris and Subiaco. So be prepared and be ready for those very strong winds. Could cause flying debris potential. So, if you have any damage reports, please send those in to lhsweather@gmail.com and give us the location and time of those damage reports. So a big cluster of storms moving through the area right now. So this is about to be moving near. So Driggs is now seeing this. Winds near 65 miles an hour. Paris, you're getting slammed right now with near 80 miles an hour winds on the south side of town. Now in the middle of town, winds are probably near 75 miles an hour. So some very strong gusty winds are blowing through the city of Paris right now. This is about to move through Subiaco. The strongest part, which is on the south side of town, which has near 80 miles an hour winds, is going to be moving right through probably the northern side of Subiaco. So this is a very dangerous situation if you're watching right now. Some very gusty winds, near 75 to 80 miles per hour, moving through the south side of Paris, about to be moving through Subiaco. Succeed. The reason why it's happening is the storm is starting to bow out, so it's going to release those winds. Okay. So this is about to be Paris. If you don't be careful, right now we have near 85 showing. So some extreme winds about to be moving through Subiaco. We have some strong winds about to be moving through Subiaco right now. If we can get a measurement on that, that's going to be. I'm seeing near 85 miles per hour winds, possible about to move through Subiaco. If you live in Subiaco, take cover now. There's no tornado on the ground, but there are some extreme winds about to be moving through the city, and those kinds of winds can cause damage to mobile homes and can flip high-profile vehicles during crosswind. So if you live in Subiaco, there's about to be 80 to 85 miles an hour winds, according to radar, about to be moving through. So do take cover right now and stay in that shelter until the storm has passed. Again, there's no tornado on the ground, but there is some extreme winds about to push through the town of Subiaco, and that could be life-threatening if you are outside in this, because 85 miles an hour winds can definitely throw some 2x4s and seriously injure you. So this is moving through Subiaco right now. So that's moving through Subiaco right now with nearly 80 to 85 miles an hour winds. So the next town in effect for this. So this is a serious issue going on right now. This is trucking down Highway 23. This is going to be moving near Scranton, Delaware, London, Knoxville, Prairie View, Scranton, Morrison Bluff. So Knoxville, Penny, London, Delaware, those areas need to take cover now. This is a life-threatening situation. No tornado, but some extreme straight-line winds are pushing through too. And this is a very dangerous situation too. Alright, so the winds are starting to spread out. It's about to be moving near Mount Magazine at this time. So if you're on top of the mountain, it looks pretty cool coming. It's not going to be so cool once you get hit by nearly 65 miles per hour winds. Subiaco, you're getting takeout like crazy. The winds are looks like they're dying down just a little, but not enough. The wind's still there near 80 miles per hour. Prairie View, Scranton, you're about to see some extreme winds about to push through. So the storm bowed near Paris, and so it's going to be this area. So this area could start rotating. So we definitely need to start watching this as it starts to bow out, because the northern edge of this bow looks like it could rotate. So areas like Clarksville, Lamar, Hagerville need to take caution. Be prepared to take shelter. No tornado. Straight line winds that looks like it's starting to rotate just a little bit, and that could lead to something far worse. So we do need to stay alert on this storm right now. If we can decide, the winds there are near the 80 miles per hour mark. So this is moving up Highway 109 to Clarksville right now. So if you're Clarksville, if you live on Highway 64, take cover now. There's just straight line winds moving through, and there is a potential that this storm near Scranton, in northern Logan County, near Morrison Bluff on Highway 109, and near 109 and 109F could start rotating soon. Hopefully this isn't the case, but it looks to be that way since it's bowing out, and usually those north side of the bows do rotate and could have the potential for a tornado. So areas out here near Highway 28 looks to be good. Near Danville, the winds are going to be getting near the 60 mile per hour mark. But we're just watching out here near Scranton. Subiaco still getting some very heavy winds and still some very heavy rain. Delaware and London, Knoxville, Lamar still needs to take cover right now. Get ready for some damaging straight line winds are going to be moving through. Areas like Clarksville, Coal Hill, you didn't see too much of this. You only saw probably near 60 miles an hour, but areas like Subiaco and Scranton definitely seeing some very strong winds. If you have any damage reports, please send those in at lhsweather@gmail.com. Please submit the location and time of that damage. You can also send it through our Instagram feed. We'd like to see those pictures, and we will try to put those on the air. So a dangerous situation about to move through Clarksville as some straight line winds looks like it's starting to rotate. That'll probably be most likely moving through the southeast side of town. If not, it could be moving through Lamar. So this is a time to take cover now and just stay in that shelter and just wait until the storm has passed. And looks like that is green. So now looks like radar's now estimating near 90 miles an hour. So we do need to take cover right now. Rotation has it on near Morrison Bluff. This is going to be on highway just to the east of Morrison Bluff, actually. Out here near the Arkansas River. This is going to be here near Highway 109. That looks like a Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. So this is near Morrison Bluff. This is coming towards Lamar and Knoxville right now. No tornado on the ground, but there's some very strong rotation showing that it looks like there is some hail now. So signs that a tornado could be trying to develop is possible right now. The winds are near 90 miles per hour near Scranton and Morrison Bluff, just east of Highway 20, Highway 109, South 109. Alright, so did get an update. And the winds right now, so alright, so if you live in Clarksville, Lamar, Hagerville, Knoxville, take cover now. We do have signs that there could be a tornado developing right now. Winds on radar are estimating near that 100 miles an hour mark, actually. If we could translate that 89 knots. That is near 100 miles per hour winds, so that could be near 100 mile an hour straight line winds about to move through Lamar. This is going to be where that's the wind line right there, and then that's going to be the rotation right here. So if you live on the south side of Clarksville, if you live near Lamar, near Haggardville, please take cover now. This could be a developing tornado, if not on the ground already. So let's go to 4 panels. Alright. So rotation has weakened. That's good. The winds are still near the 95 to 100 miles an hour mark, which is insane. So this is your rotation right here. So a strong storm moving through Clarksville right now. The rotation's on the south side of the town. So if you live in Clarksville, if you live on the south side of Clarksville, so let's see if we can zoom in. So if you live on the south side of Clarksville, if you live in northern Lamar, take cover now. So this is going to be moving across I-40 and US 64, and going to be moving just past 21 near Rogers Street. So if you live in this path, please take cover now, as a developing or awakening mesocyclone looks to be moving through the Clarksville area. Alright, so winds right now are near the 85 to 90 miles an hour mark. This is moving through Clarksville right now. The winds are still abroad near that 85 to 90 mile per hour mark. So if you live on the mountain, you've just got this. Winds near 70 miles an hour. If you live on Highway 23, the winds are gusting near the 75 mile per hour mark. Knoxville and Penny on the I-40, Highway 64 and I-40 about to get it, for sure. So you can see your storm actually kind of rotating right there. So it looks like it's starting to weaken a little bit. So this is going to be your area of rotation near the south side, near the southeast side of town. It's near just southeast of Roger Street. There's a little bit of hail probably mixing in it near P-size. There's no debris. It's just good. Equitops is not that tall either. So the rotation, that's where your rotation is going to be. So winds right now are near 90 miles an hour mark. Moving through Lamar. So I know it's pretty loud in Clarksville right now. Winds are near the 70 miles an hour mark. Okay, so on rotation looks to be weakening a little bit, which is good. But we still have some straight line of winds out there near 90 miles an hour. Near Lamar, Knoxville. Okay, so Penny and London, Delaware, you're about to see probably near 70 to 75 mile per hour straight line winds, which is possible. Still waiting for a radar update. Let's look at Skycam right now, where things are starting to clear up better. Still some rain out there, some low clouds too. Let's look at Viper Doppler radar. It's just got an update, and it looks like it's that one little piece right here is starting to weaken a little bit. So mainly it's just a big damaging wind risk right now. Okay, so there's some straight line wind. So it's still blowing out a little bit near Lamar, Knoxville. That's starting to move into Pope County, up Highway 7. So this is about to move into Russellville, move out of our viewing area. This is still in eastern Logan, extreme east Logan County. The winds there near 75 to 80 miles an hour. So the storms are starting to move out of our area. So these storms are starting to truck out of our area right now. Let's do an overview to see what's going on. So some strong winds still left here in Clarksville. The rain is out. The rain is starting to push to our east near Russellville and Dardanelle. It's 48 degrees out there. Havana near Danville is starting to push out in that area. So this is going to make it to East Arkansas soon. So this is going to be in eastern Arkansas soon. Actually, this is where that line of winds is. So that's going to be moving to Russellville and Dover soon. Those are going to be near 75 miles per hour. So some strong winds are going to be moving through the east side of our viewing area. And this is moving out of our area. It's about to move through Danville too. Danville, you're about to see near 50 to 60 miles an hour winds. That's moving through Highway 10 up Highway 27 and 23 up Highway 7. So this is now moving out of our viewing area, out past near Pope and Yell County, just out of our viewing area. So it looks like we'll wrap it up here. Had some strong, severe thunderstorms move through our area this morning. Looks like they only got stronger once they hit the Logan County area. As you can see near Paris, they were up near 80 miles an hour winds, and then they got to near 90 near Morton Bluff, and then they started to rotate a little, but that rotation seems to be weakening off. So these storms are now moving our area, and we should be allowed to go off air. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Daigle from the Lavaca High School Weather Team. Have a great day, everyone.